Alright, we're here for day 56. That's a better angle. We are at 141,419 after that set. I better switch this around. How's it going, everybody? Thanks for tuning in. We're here for another sword hits on the dummy episode. A million strikes in a year or less. We're working our way back up to being tied with the average hits per day, as the last couple weeks started out pretty good, but kind of slacked, got behind. So here we are, back at home. We're 140, making sure I don't miss anybody in chat. What's up, McLovin, Paul, Thomas, K? What's up? Woohoo! All right, it's 200. We better start writing these down before we forget where we're at. Hey, thanks for the likes. Here we are, back at home. That yellow light is really bright. Oh, Hollywood! Oh, Hollywood! Hey! Oh, thank you for that. All right, well, we're just gonna go right into a decent set for you for that gift. Hey, how's it going today? A little bit of a higher intensity set here for Hollywood. All right. It's hot out here. I was trying to upload my footage from yesterday where I didn't have a shirt on and the video kept getting like blocked. So I tried to zoom it out so you can see I clearly have pants on. It kept getting blocked from being uploaded and like, you know, like put in the feed. So I reshot the footage this morning from yesterday's with a shirt on. I'm dying in this shirt. I don't know what it is. Probably like 85 out here. Wait, did I miss something? Were you replying to somebody, Hollywood, or is that somebody asked like what's going on? Oh, getting ready for work. Been thinking about. Oh, haha. Yeah, I see what you're saying. Yeah, well, this thing's, for the most part, pretty durable. If you have a punching bag that's like canvas, I can tell you right now that. So my heavy bag really took a beating. Just over time, the canvas heavy bag just started ripping, even for no reason, from hitting it with swords. My leather one actually did pretty good. In both of them, I ended up wrapping in carpet. And if you wrap it in carpet, it makes a big difference. You might know this. But, yeah, hitting the dummy with steel swords definitely can take a toll on it. I don't know what material it is. I would definitely recommend wrapping it in something like carpet. If you do, the life will last a lot longer. Leather, well, carpets might be cheaper. Leather would be good too. I mean, it's durable, probably more durable than carpet. But I've had carpet last like forever. Yeah, I got a piece of carpet off my friend when he was ripping up the carpet and redoing one of his rooms. Actually, it was his idea. This is like years ago. But he's like, hey, why don't you take this carpet and wrap it around your heavy bag? It'll make it last a lot longer when you're hitting it with swords. I was like, alright, so I did, and yeah, definitely made a difference. Let's start writing these down. It's 200 that we owe to the dummy. The checklist here. Try and get a good set in, a good number of sets in today. I don't have too long, as I gotta pick up my daughter to take her somewhere here in a little bit. For the rest of the day, let's see, I probably need to get off here by 1. So we got a little bit, like an hour and 15 minutes or something. Man, I've really put the lock on, so I can't twist this. It is it's a cold steel, I believe. This one's a cold steel. Well, actually, does have a blueprint, not blueprint, a blacksmith insignia on there. I know it's 1995. I also know that this exact model is usually back ordered everywhere you go. But you can get a similar arming sword for like $25 or less from Cold Steel. Boop, boop, bah. I always make noise like that kind of around the end of the sets. Boop, boop, bah. Bop, boop. At camp, the kids kind of gave him a makeover. He's got they colored his pupils, eyeballs. They drew like a cut with stitches on his cheek. They were hitting it too. It was a good. The Bob dummy was a good addition to camp the last 2 weeks. Thank you. Hey, Hollywood, and thanks for coming by before work. Much appreciated. Just working on, we're going to hit 15% of a million here after not too long. That's going to be good. 150,000. It's not going to happen today, but we're getting close. It'll happen this week. I don't know if we'll do anything special for it. I keep saying I want to hit this thing at a Walmart parking lot. Thanks. Maybe we'll do that there. I don't know. We'll see. I have a couple days off. Maybe the Walmart parking lot dummy live stream will be this week. We'll see. Let's see how close we can get to 150 though. Then we'll make up our minds about it. So this should be 160, right? Or am I ahead of myself? 4, 85, 86, 87, 80. I don't know. I don't think I did a whole 100 before this one this time. I was talking to chat. Well, all right. So anyway, this is plenty to grow on. A couple hits in the end. That's definitely 100. I believe that I had wrote everything down up till then, and we're gonna call it 100, and that makes an even 500 for today, everybody. So we're getting there. I don't know why, but it says some comments were filtered. This app loves to do that. Yo, Megan, hey. Oh yeah. Well, for one, hey, thanks for liking the live. For two, yeah, I don't think that might be a good idea yet. So, are you talking one that's full or broken? I hit this with my sharps one day, and I was surprised just how easy the sharps cut through this dummy. So the very last broadcast on the millionth hit is going to be with sharp swords. So, stay tuned for that. It's a long ways down the road. But I can imagine if you're talking about, especially if some sharp glass hit this thing, it would provide no resistance to you whatsoever. As I found out, I very, very lightly tapped it with my sharp halberd, and it cut it open. There's some weird bee flying around me. Sweating. Yeah, I tried to upload my footage from yesterday, and it kept getting denied, and it's because I didn't have a shirt on. And I had problems with that in the past on here, so from now on I'm just going to try and wear a shirt. That's just how it is, I guess. We're gonna leave it at that. That's what we're going to leave it at that. That's 170. And what we do is we'll put a 1 for the 100. and a 70. And at the end, one up all the little random numbers. And that's going to be, so whenever we finally have the totals for today, like yesterday was crazy. We got 6,000 hits on here. Hey, thanks for hitting that like button. Jacob! Hey, what's up again, Jacob? I'm back at home. I found that hitting the dummy at home, I seem to get a little bit more done when I'm out walking around doing stuff. What's up? Yo, what's up today? All right, here's a question. Has anyone ever, did I see what? I see the, oh, no, I did not see that. Jeez, Jacob. Oh man. We gotta get something cooler out for the galaxy. Hang on, let's go in and let's get one of the axes. Jacob! Hey, for one, yeah, that's cool. I appreciate that. And you know what? We're gonna get something cooler out for that. Oh, you know what we could do? Because I set things all over the place after getting back from camp. Here we go. Hey, well, I appreciate it. Remember the jump kick day? I never do the greatsword, but just for, you know, stuff like that, I like to do something. But I get you, no obligations. I appreciate it. We're gonna use this greatsword, I guess, though, for a little bit here. I sort of totally forgot how many we were on, how many numbers in that set just now. That's fine. That happens. Oh, geez. What? Hey. All right, for one. Hey, for one, thank you for that. Much appreciated. I'm just out here hitting the dummy. I've never even seen that one before, even like watching other people. All right, so this is oh man, this is so much harder than that rattan one I was using. Once it gets so close, I can hit him with the pommel. That's about 42. Jacob. Special thanks to you today for that. That's just like 56. Whoa, missed. Wow, man, this is a workout. This is a serious workout. This thing weighs a little bit more than the other swords. I think we're about at 60. Too bad we can't poke and boo hurt. I think it's 97, 98. We'll just pretend we can poke one time. Water break. So for one, thank you for that gift. Those 2 gifts. Those were amazingly awesome. That animation was crazy. So Jacob, Brant, Gundamar, and who's that? Pocket Disaster, everybody who's tuned in. There's the alarm bell. The alarm bell is the church in the background, the bells. Which means I got an hour, everybody. Gotta be up here in an hour. I think that was 100. I could have been off by like 10 or so, because sometimes I am, so. Couple extra hits in case I miscounted that great sword set. I tell you what, that great sword swinging around is like no joke. That's my boo hurt great sword. I really should try using that in a melee. I wonder how that would go. Yeah, it's like, because sometimes, you know, I think, were we talking about that before? Sometimes I miss on purpose the first hit. I'm just setting this where it's not going to hit the ground and be rusty. But yeah, sometimes like I miss on purpose with heavier weapons to get a better wind up for the second hit. Oh, Enchanted. Hey, Pixie, what's up? Oh, I bet. Wasn't that... How long of a drive you got? Luckily, it doesn't take me too long to get home, but man, I was getting in trouble on here for posting without a shirt. So, I am wearing a shirt. I'm just going to dye in my... I had some garb sitting around, so we're wearing it today. But this... Oh yeah, alright. How do you do it? Let's see. How do you do it? I'm looking to find out how I send an invite or something. And what's up, Mountain? Mountain, if you're there. So yesterday I accidentally sent an invite to somebody. Now I can't figure out how to do it in real life. No, that's not the way to do it. Yo, what's up there, Gundamar? What's up? How's it going today? We're back at home hitting the Pell. Like, this is my usual... Is that it? Did I hit it? There we go. I think now we're connected now.
Okay, can you hear me?
I can.
So, we're leaving Cooper's at 3.
Yeah, okay.
And then we didn't even get off Curry Road. One of our trailer wheels lost its bolts, so we had to pull over to the side and basically drop the trailer there in this little dirt area on the side of Curry Road, drive over to True Value to get bolts. So, we didn't leave the area till like 5 because we went to McDonald's right next to the campground and got something to eat. We're going like 50, 55 the whole way home just because of the trailer and speed that it could handle.
Right.
An hour and 20 minutes before we get home, one of the tires blows.
Oh my God.
So we had one spare. We swapped it out. Got back on the road. 10 minutes later, the other one blew. So we had to call a tow truck at that point and found out through Geico we don't have roadside assistance for the open cargo trailer we have. So it was $600 out of pocket for a tow truck to take our trailer an hour to our house.
Oh my gosh.
And we didn't get home till about 5 a.m. And we are a regular drive 6 hours from Penzic.
Yeah.
So basically 14 hours to get home.
That's crazy. What were the tires? Did they run over something or did?
We think the trailer's not made for long drives like that. We think it's more for local driving and stuff. So we're gonna get an enclosed trailer before next year.
That's crazy. Huh, I'm sorry, I went through all that. That's nuts.
It's a long story to tell, but it's yeah.
Yeah, man. Well, I'm glad you're home and everything's okay now. But that's it's a horrible experience.
Yeah, and I told you the first day of Penzic, our tent collapsed too. So it's like the beginning and the end was like the worst for us.
Yeah. I've had a tent collapse twice over the years, and both from those. The one was from one of the big storms with a lot of wind, but the other time it's like I think the ground just got too wet and my stakes all yanked out on one side.
Yeah, our ropes were not long enough. They were supposed to be 12-foot ropes, and they were about the same length as the poles. So that basically gave no room for them to reach to the stakes. And so the stakes were not all the way in. And that rainstorm on land grab day just kind of yanked everything.
Yeah, the land grab was bad. It was what's up, Mojo? Land grab was bad. There were actually like two storms, right?
Yeah. I'm just glad that it basically dried up for the rest of Penzic, though.
Yeah.
But our carpets were soaked from that first day. So.
That's horrible. Yeah, man, that sucks. Bad. Well, the rest of the Penzic though was good, right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's good.
I mean, I wish I, won the lottery or something so I'd have a little more money.
Yeah, right.
I saw your mug broke.
Yeah. You know what? I was just up. We were up for Midnight Madness, and I just kind of spun around, and the handle kind of just like separated, and it fell. At first, I didn't realize like what happened because I heard the sound before I kind of realized what happened.
Did you have it on a frog on your belt?
Yeah. Actually, I did.
Yeah.
But I guess I shouldn't do that anymore.
Well, that's where I keep mine. So.
Yeah. But I don't know. The handle must have just separated or something. So sometimes you get one and the handle's a little loose. Like the manufacturing, they don't completely like the handle doesn't pop all the way, and you can feel like a little. Thing.
I just want them to keep the same shape mug for next year because that was way better than the ones from Penzic 51.
Yeah. I have. Luckily, they had 3 left. So when I had the insurance, when I took it back, we got the mug.
Yeah, we always get the insurance too.
First time I've had to use it. Did you ever have one break?
Not yet, but I've, it was only my the second year for my kids, so I'm sure in the future they might break them.
Oh, that definitely. I'm always telling my daughter watch out with hers, but she hasn't broke one yet. This is like her 4th year, I think. We'll see. I'm just surprised, like we didn't. At the end of Penzic, I was able to still have both our mugs because a lot of times they get lost, and they'll be like, "Well, who took our mug?" Even though we put initials on it,
My issue was it was like our only mugs, so like every single time we used them, we had to clean them out, and we were having tea a lot from that Tea and Comfort merchant.
Oh yeah, that's a great place.
And I use sugar in mine, so I always had to like try and clean it out. It's an awkward shaped mug to clean.
Yeah.
With the brush that I had, so I might bring a bottle brush next year, but I'm definitely gonna bring those mugs back next year on top of buying the 2 for next year's.
Yeah.
Just because I like the shape best for walking with a drink in hand.
Yeah, it made it that was a lot nicer for sure.
So But
I usually have a different mug I use every year for just walking around. Like if we go out like somewhere where you're gonna be.
yeah, like a lot of people have drinking horns and such.
Yeah, and compared to the shape of this mug is like a very superior design for sure.
And no joke, we were packing up, and I'm like going through my clothes bin, and I found my drinking horn at the bottom of this clothing bin. I was like, oh man, I forgot that I even had that.
Yeah, I had forgot all about lights. I didn't bring lights the first day. For the first 3 days in camp, we had like no light. Like for some reason, everybody forgot to bring lights.
So you really reenacted then.
Yeah, we did. And I'm telling you, we were like the only people awake down there, like for the first week, or not the first weekend. Like it would be 2 a.m. We're the only ones up. I don't know why.
Well, I got my archery bow that I was wanting to get.
Oh yeah, heck yeah.
Well, I was playing some slots online like the last day the merchants were open, and I like put in $50 and came out with like 600. So I was like, okay. I told my husband I'm going down to Bowskin Archery to get that green leaf bow that I wanted.
Yeah, that's awesome.
So, because they have Lord of the Rings themed bows.
Okay.
So, but roughly $400 bow.
Yeah, for sure. I have to get into that. We got a bunch of throwing axes to practice for next year, so archery would be great to get into also. But yeah, at the same time, I was checking my bank account when I got home.
Yeah, it was my brother's lady's first Penzic this year, and she said, yeah, she's definitely broke after this.
Yeah.
Well, luckily, most of her garb came from me and my mother, so she actually didn't have to really pay for clothes or anything.
Oh, that's awesome. Yeah, my daughter's clothes are from her mom when her mom used to go to Pensick back in the 80s and 90s, and she fits all her garb, so she's lucky with that. It's all like handmade back then, the stuff that her mom had.
Yeah. My mom makes ours too, so. But the kids, that's a different story.
Yeah. Yeah, this is my. I do have a couple. I gotta go through those videos and find some highlights, but this is my normal content though. Hitting the dummy until we get to 1 million.
1 million followers, or?
A million hits on the dummy.
Yeah.
I'm fighting at Dragon Con in 2 weeks, so I'll probably have some live streams from there or something.
What kingdom are you in?
Ethelmark.
Okay. I always get mine mixed up with that because I'm not an SEA member, but I'm like, my mom and my stepdad are, but I'm looking into like what more events we could go to if we became SEA members.
Oh yeah.
We're in Atlantia.
Okay. Yeah.
Down in Southern Maryland.
Okay. I camp with Atlantia though. Even though I'm in Ethelmark. Yeah, even though I've been Ethelmark, I camp with in an Atlantia camp.
Yeah, our group is basically middle, so.
Okay.
They're all in Michigan. I'm from Michigan, so.
Ah, right. Yeah, it's kind of funny sometimes being out in the battlefield. Although I didn't fight this year, I didn't fight last year either. My daughter had cheer camp every day last year. That's the bad thing about living close by. It's like there's no, you can't miss it. So every day we'd have to go to cheer camp, and I missed all the battles last year.
I think this year was the first year a campmate of mine did not fight. His name's Fosgod. Fosgod? Yeah. He's been to every single Penzic.
Okay. Oh, yeah.
He was on the Penzic Independent, I think, at Penzic 50.
Huh. What's up, Swag? That's awesome. Yeah, we got a couple people in camp that have been there, not since the first, but the early days, like before it hit double digits, like 1069 or something.
Yeah, so that would have been shortly after it went to Cooper's Lake then.
Yeah, did it go there in 1066 or 7 or something like that?
I think so. I think that's what the paper the other day said. I don't know. All our stuff is still on the trailer.
Yeah.
I don't know if I want to get any of it off until we get a new wheel put on it, because right now it's just sitting on a rim and the other tire.
Oh, right. Yeah.
So we're gonna sell it because I'm not dealing with that again.
Yeah, that sounds like a horrible time. Plus, in traffic, I don't know how it was. I mean, whenever we left, a couple of us left, and we're sitting on Curry Road. We couldn't even really get out of the parking lot because there was such a line out of the well, like the main parking lot. We couldn't even turn on the Curry Road. It was backed up so far.
Yeah, it wasn't too late or anything. Did you leave Sunday or no? You left Saturday.
Yeah, I was gonna
Yeah, I
stay
remember
over.
seeing you live here. So
Oh, right. Yeah, one of my friends. A lot of times we'll stay over for the last night, but he wanted to pack up and he had something to do, so I didn't feel like waiting around. I was so close to just staying by myself under the tent because we rent a tent now, the
Mhm.
main tent, but I was like, yeah, I'll just head home.
Yeah, we ordered ours from Tent Smiths last year,
Okay.
and so that was another difficult time with the beginning of this year because we didn't realize we had to tie the ropes in the dog bones. So
Oh.
so we're sitting there for like an hour or two tying these dang ropes that ended
Yeah.
up not being long enough. So setup was also terrible, but it should be easier this coming year because we replaced I think all the ropes except the awning, which is only I think 9 ropes.
Okay.
So
I was
yeah.
lucky that this year no tents flew over. I had a um I replaced some of our ropes too. The really long the high tension lines. Uh, I got some better high tension lines and a deeper stake. Now I have stakes that they're like 2 foot long for those. It's like a 12-foot tent. The tent's my tent's like 16 feet tall or something like that in the
Yeah, we
middle.
got
So
20 by 20 with 7-foot walls, and my
all right,
stepdad's, I think his is like 16 by 16 with probably 6-foot walls, and he's like, man, I wish I would have gotten the 7-foot.
yeah. Thanks, seamstress. What's up, seamstress? Seamstress makes some really cool garb.
Well,
It was just that.
I saw on Facebook, one of the blacksmith merchants down there, Iron Tree Works. They were, I think, on the same row as Basket Man. Apparently, they like had a somebody shoplifted them this year.
Oh, I heard something about that happening.
Well, apparently it was a younger age kid, and so they stopped a group of kids walking by and was trying to ask the kids if they
Yeah.
knew this other kid, and a lot of people didn't like that because there's no parent with these kids that they're asking.
Right.
So they just posted on their Facebook basically a big apology.
Huh.
So we almost went to them for lantern hooks, but they kept basically postponing the date that they would be ready.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so we went there. I think they were open Peace Week, so we went there like Tuesday of Peace Week. They said Thursday. Then they weren't ready on Thursday. Then they said the following morning. Then they weren't ready, and they said probably Monday. So we ended up going over to Mountain Forge around the corner from
Oh
them.
yeah. Love Mountain Forge.
Well, the hooks from Mountain Forge compared to uh, Iron Tree actually seem like they'll be better because they have hooks on the front of them. For Like you can put a dowel across two of them, and then use S hooks to hang things. So
Yeah. All right. Seamstress. Well, yeah. Congrats on getting 2 medals at IMCF. Yeah, we had the whole that's the whole the Boo Hurt stuff was going on during the second week of Pensick. So congrats, Seamstress, for that. I kind of saw some of your stuff here recently. So what did you get the medals in? Yeah, heck yeah, that's insane, huh? Well, I would have. That's the other thing too. It's a big conflict for me to go. I don't want to miss Pensick, and I don't think I'd miss Pensick for for Boo Hurt. Yeah, it was
is that
definitely a
another
good time.
SCA event?
It's like the steel fighting where you're like the stuff I do is kind of like just like with like steel weapons. I think I've seen like the most I've ever seen is like 150s, first 150, but it's generally like one-on-one categories. They have like dueling events, and then there's teams where it's like 5s, 12s.
Okay.
Bronze. Oh, they had 3 versus 3 and 10 versus 10s with England, and silver and 10 versus 10s. Nice with Canada. So yeah, 3 on 3, 10, 10. But it's not like it's not like the SCA like where you take your hits. You got to make them take their hits. Like beat them into the ground or throw them onto the ground.
All right. Well, I will catch you later.
Yeah.
I think my kids are probably getting hungry, and I'm thinking about just ordering a pizza because still kind of being lazy.
Yeah, hey, that's good. It's that day back from Pensick. I slept for 16 hours. I didn't even need to. I don't know why I did.
Yeah, my daughter slept until 10. She was supposed to be back to her autism therapies today, like her behavioral therapy here at the house. And yesterday I emailed them, told them about the trailer issues and that, we didn't get home till super late. And they said, "Do you want to cancel Monday?" I said, "Yeah, I guess we can." It would have started at 8, and she even slept till 10, so it wouldn't have mattered. She still would have been asleep.
Yeah.
So.
Well, I'm glad you made it back all right in the end.
Yeah, well, hopefully next year will be easier, especially if we get the enclosed trailer that we want. So. All right, I'll catch you later.
Yeah, catch you later. Good talking to you. Seamstress, that's crazy getting the let's see. All right, took bronze. Let me reread that again. Now that the chat kind of spread out. 3 versus England, silver and 10 versus 10 with Canada. Heck yeah, didn't place in polearm and oh man, but still. Yo, Boxer, what's up, Boxer Daddy? Again, we're back to this is my content at home, hitting a dummy. Man, that is awesome news. Yeah, cool. Yep. For the most part, I guess we're all kind of back home, huh? Back home hitting the dummy. I don't remember if I was hitting it and I need to write something down or not. But, hey, everybody who... there's not a whole lot of us left here in chat now. So it's us. What? 27-hour drive home? Oh... are you breaking up? How many days are you breaking that up into? See, I would have done the same thing in drive too. Like, how many days do you got left? I mean, how many days do you got in that drive? 2 or 3? I would do it in 2. I would, unless you're switching on and off. Mostly drivers, yeah. So it's good if you got 2 drivers. I would drive too. I have not flown yet with armor. I'd be so afraid that they're gonna lose it or my stuff. Huh. Oh yeah, okay. That's cool. That's good too, because then you don't miss. Then you only miss like a day. It's not like you're staying over. Boy, I mean, you'd have to spend a lot more a lot more time away from home, a couple extra days where if you drive straight through, yeah, definitely the way to go if you can do it. The next trip I have is only an 8-hour drive. I think it's an 8-hour drive to Atlanta. Oh, you brought everyone's stuff down. So what, you got like a trailer of stuff? Or do you brought, like, you brought the armor and weapons and all that stuff? Oh, heck yeah, for the 16s. Wow, they got a lot of categories. I didn't even realize that they did 3s. The van absolutely stuffed. That's cool. I didn't know they had a 3s category. Huh. So Pittsburgh has a team. We do have we do have a 3-man team. Maybe one of these times, and might just have to do it. 3s. But yeah, not for championships. You have to obviously make championships. But if there were more like categories where you can enter 3s, like Carolina Carnage, if they had 3s, we could actually do it. Because we usually have 3 people from Pittsburgh there. We never have 5. Oh, yeah, I see what you're saying. Well, still, I think that's awesome. And congratulations again on that. We are at 142,719. You know what? I'm gonna screenshot that there, Boxer. I've not, but I'm gonna take a screenshot of it to look that up. Ooh, when I took this, the phone's getting a little hot. I think we're good. Sometimes the phone likes to say it's getting too hot, and it can't stream anymore. I hope that at least that the video quality is okay. Looks like we're on a full wireless connection, so that should help. I'm definitely gonna look that up. The bear pits are awesome. Hey Gabriel, if you're still there, what's up again? All right. Ah, well, congrats on that. That's awesome. So, what did you do about tabards? Did you like Bobby D? Did you swap tabards? Like, I mean, did you keep a tabard? Bobby D kept his English tabard from BI. I don't even know what's going on with BI. Like, it's so confusing as far as like, I don't know with this year. All I know is I'm fighting. This is the year I picked to go to all the competitions, the Boohurt International competitions. I'm doing rather well, and it's like I don't know when. I have no clue what's going on with if I qualify for anything. When is it going to be? What am I even qualifying for? Nice. Oh yeah. Well, if you post that, I kind of slack getting on any other apps. I'll definitely have to come check it out if you post something about it. Like on FB. Oh, that's cool. That's cool though that you got to keep that. That's yeah. That's I'd almost having a cool tabard like that's better in a way to me. Almost that's as cool as getting a medal. Of course, getting a medal at an international championship is of course the ideal situation. But like having a tabard from that, like to remember it is like, in my book, it's just as cool. Or maybe even cooler. And thanks for hitting the like button. Oh, so I have, boy, I will maybe disclose it later, but I've got something on my mind. It's driving me crazy this whole time. So if I'm kind of like zoned out at times, it's because I'm thinking about something, and something I need to take care of tonight. Now I'm back from Pensick, and when I went out last night, it's something related to that. We'll see what happens. I'm not going to talk about it here, but I'm kind of like, my mind's a little preoccupied. I'm surprised I'm even keeping track of hits on this dummy. The squirrel almost fell out of the tree up there. I was just looking at it real quick. We got a half hour to go. My daughter wants to see me grow my hair out, so that's why it's longer. It's never been this long in years. And she's like, I just want to see what you look like with hair. I'm like, well, how long? And she's like this long. I'm like, ugh. I'm like, all right, I can do it. I just hate. I've never had hair this long, probably in 20 years. So we'll see how it goes. It's nice though not having to shave. I'm just gonna say we were at 50. We were like over 50 for sure. I know it, but anyway. Sugarcane water. Oh no, it was not water. Well, what did they give you? Something like spiked? Not spiked on purpose, but I mean it was like an adult sugar water. No, my God, it burned. Yo, Mojo, is that Mojo? Oh, Canned. Hey, Canned, what's up? Let me finish this set. The yellow kind of. I thought you were somebody else, Mojo. But what's up, Canned? Welcome back. Let me finish this set. We'll do a good set for you for the donations. Yeah, Canned. They were actually like flagging my videos earlier. I was trying to upload the highlights of yesterday's Pell work, and because it was me without a shirt, which I get issues with sometimes, I tried to re-edit it, and it just would not let me do it. So I just was like, you know what, whatever. I reshot some footage this morning before I got on here just to replace it, because we hit the Pell 6,000 times yesterday. So I'm sure that this app is super, super sensitive to things. And I will try to no longer stream without a shirt on. Alright, let me finish this set, then I owe you. This has definitely got to be over 100 by now. And then I owe you a good set for the donations there, Canned. Alright, let me see what we missed here. Burned like acid, but then he felt no pain. What could they have given you? Wow. That's crazy. The stuff that they have in some of these countries, man. Like we were talking yesterday on here. So I sent someone an invite by accident who's in chat yesterday, and he got on and talked for like actually the whole broadcast, which is actually a good conversation. But I accidentally sent, I was flipping through chat. And Toast, I accidentally sent him an invite, and he just jumped right on. We were talking like for hours. But he was saying that they gave mushrooms. He had mushrooms before fighting one time. He didn't know that he had mushrooms till he was out there. Oh, I see what you're saying. Good, yeah. Yeah, that'd be crazy. Yeah, this dude, he had an omelet that had mushrooms in it, and he said it hit him like out there during the battle. Can you imagine that? Ooh, there's a lantern fly, everybody. So let's go get it. There's this There's the state of Pennsylvania wants people to kill lanternflies. I'm not one for killing bugs or things or anything for no reason, but I have been. This is the part of the yard that used to be a garden, everybody. It's no longer. But I saw that lanternfly, and we're going to eliminate it if I can find it. There it goes. There it goes. Where did it go? Ah, it's smart. It's smart. It got all the way down to the bottom. I'm not going to find it now. The state of Pennsylvania actually says kill all lanternflies. I killed 4 of them yesterday. All right, back to hitting the dummy, I guess. If you don't know what they are, they got these really bright red underside of their wings. I got a life-changing decision to make tonight. I'm going to hit this thing really, really good, though, for those donations. Canned, I thank you for those. Alright, here we go. Oh, there's a lanternfly on the fence. Oh! Hey, who did that? Canned, thank you. Let me try and smash this lanternfly real quick. Oh, dang it. So I didn't... I pummel strike through the fence. I just put my sword through the fence. I actually busted the wood. That sucked. I don't know if you heard it break. I missed the lanternfly jumped. I went to pummel strike it. I got it after it hit the ground, but I actually just busted another hole in my fence. Anyways, here we owe you some hits on a dummy for those donations. Here we go. Two of them, because the heart me is another set. Heart me's are always their own sets. Get up there. All right. So I turn that like button. Oh. Hey, Sword Sunbro. Hey, how are you doing today? If you're there, well, first of all, welcome back. We're at home. I have, just so everybody knows, 22 minutes till I got to get off here because I go pick up my daughter here in a little bit. Take her to her sports thing up at school. Summer sports are starting. I think I'm just gonna hang out up there. I'll probably do ladder drills or something while she's at her thing. let's do some left-handed. We're at 250 that we owe to the chart. Oh, the left hand is getting some work. That's 300. Let's try and keep track of it. 200 more. Then we'll be at 2,000 for today. I'm going to have to break out my steel sword soon, though, because I'm going to be using it in an actual tournament, and I don't want to be used to just hitting this plastic one. So, as the days go on here, you'll probably be seeing me using my steel saber more and putting on armor more, because I just have to be ready for it. The funny thing is, one of the guys that's going to be there, I think I'm actually fighting first at DragonCon. I just fought him last weekend, or last week. Less than a week ago. So now I know what to expect. At the SCA event, I was kind of like sandbagging it because it's not as rough, and I got a really good idea of how he fights now, and I'm totally ready for it. I'm going to have my daughter mimic what he does in his fights so I can prepare. Aha. So little does he know, I will be ready. Thanks for hitting that like button. This is probably at least 80. I think we're over 80. I see another lanternfly I gotta kill here in a minute, but hang on. Alright, so that should definitely be like 100. So we're at 400. I'm gonna write this down here. Then we're gonna go sniper that lanternfly that I see on that vine. Oh yeah. Alright, so we are at 1,900 for today, which isn't bad. We need to hit 2,700 to stay on track. No more war. Oh, Unc Doom, I just saw that. Yeah, no more war, unfortunately. It is over. We're back to real life. So this is basically what I do. I'm hitting this dummy 1,000,000 times, and I have some steel fighting tournaments. So in 2 weeks, you know how I covered war. I'm going to be at DragonCon, and I'll definitely have some footage there. Alright, so the Pennsylvania government tells me I need to kill these bugs right here. See this bug? Alright, we stunned it. I'm just going to show you what it looks like up close. It's an invasive species. They're saying kill them all. This thing here destroys a lot of... it's an invasive species, that's all. I won't do it on camera, but... boop. It's gone. That's 2 for the day. My daughter absolutely hates them. I'm like, it's just a bug. I don't kill things in general. Like I'm saying, I'll even let a fly out of my house if there's a fly in the house, if I can get it to the door. But these things supposedly are killing everything in this state. It does, yeah. It's like a little drag. It's like a real dragon fly. 2 weekends from now, I'll be in Atlanta at another event, but it's steel fighting. I don't know if I'll be able to record my fights. I don't know how it's going to go. We'll see. It's steel fighting. It's not with the wooden weapons like we just did at this war. Oh, that's right. I might need to. The armor hasn't popped up yet. I might have to I might have to kill a couple dragons. We're only on 2 for the day. We're on 2 for the day. A little bit ago, I put a hole in my fence by trying to smack one with my sword. I didn't realize how fragile my fence is, and I busted a hole in it. I don't know. Stuff happens. Dragon Con is going to be kind of like, I think it's like a Comic Con. Yeah, maybe that's what it is. Maybe I get the armor at Dragon Con. Speaking of that, I really have to polish up my stuff. It has to look really nice for when we go there. It's a high-end event. There's only a couple people. Like, it's not a huge event. There's only like a dozen people that get into it to fight. I was lucky to get into it, so I have to be very entertaining and I have to look really good. Oh, hey, thanks for the share. There's just a couple of us here today, apparently. But it's good. It's everybody that we usually hang out with. I don't know. Some days you get on in the morning, there'll be like 120 people watching for hours of just me hitting a dummy, and I don't know why. I think I'm kind of like on lockdown. I kept trying to upload shirtless videos, and my live stream yesterday was shirtless. I did get a warning halfway through it about something. I just hit X on it. I didn't even really read it. I was like, I'm not even going to bother with it. Whatever. I can't stream without a shirt. Big deal. Now I got to sweat in my garb. This is some of the clothes I had that I didn't put away yet. I was like, you know what? I'll just throw a shirt on today. Ooh, I just got a pop-up from my internet provider. If there's some issues with the stream, they just said there's some issues today. So I lost track. I was probably hitting this thing before I went to get that bug. So we're starting over. 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. $50. $80. All right, there's 100. So we're now at 2,000 for today. 2,070. My bad. We got 13 minutes. The humidity was 80% down here. I don't think my Gambeson will ever be dry again. Oh, I've washed a Gambeson before and tried to hang it up to dry. Never again. It took I think it was 3 days later, it was still soaking, not soaking wet, but it's still wet. I just kind of let it hang out and the gravity kind of dripping out of the bottom. I made a Gambeson dryer back in the day on YouTube. It was really noisy though because it was a shop vac, and it was effective, but I don't think I never tried it with Gambeson being super soaking wet after like a whole day of fighting. Well, if we can get like another 500 in 12 minutes, it'd be great. Let me write this one down on here before I forget. On the board, we're at exactly 2,070. I believe it's a little bit more than that. I forgot about a couple, but that's fine. It happens. It just makes me feel a little bit better for sometimes when I ended a set and I think it was a little short. Kumish, what's up? So yeah, we're a little over 2,070. But anyway, and I'm thinking, just so everybody knows, for the 100, we're coming up on 150,000 hits. I think for that, I might actually do it at Walmart, like out in their parking lot. I'll put this in my truck. I will drive to Walmart with some armor on, at least the legs, and a helmet and gauntlets, and we'll get the 150,000 hit there. I'm considering it. It just depends. It would happen this week, and I'm off this week. It depends what's going on, but we might have a Walmart set. We'll see. right, that's 30. Alright, I believe that's 100. Combined set, you know, with the sword and shield or the longsword. Amazing how much more I get done at home than at Pensick. But at Pensick, we were going for walks and doing things, so it's not like... I had a lot of fun streaming from Pensick. Just so everyone knows, I'm not going to be live streaming from there next year. I will have, of course, footage and things. But I don't want to be, like, all over the place on live. It was just a treat because that was in the middle of, well, I'm hitting this dummy 1,000,000 times in a year or less. We're going to call that 50. I know we're more than 50. All right. 2,170. Ooh. Approximately 9 minutes to go. These gloves are holding up. I need to put that video together so I can get that footage off my phone from Darkwood Armory where I got these gloves from. So there's a recommendation. But we've had over 10,000 hits with the Darkwood Armory gloves. And they're holding up pretty good. If they look stained, that's from water and sweat, see? They're the lighter gloves. Thanks for the likes. They seem to be pretty durable. Alright, let's get another set in here. I know what we're going to do. We're going to get 2,700. Thanks for that like button. I think it's just us in here. But still. We're rolling, we're getting 2,700 today. All right, 10 more, I think, would be about 100. All right, let's write down the 200 that we owe to the board. Then we got 500 to go. That would put us right on par with about what we need not to get behind. It's day 56. I must have grabbed it with my thumb. I erased the number, so there we go. Day 56. The one day I only hit the dummy once. A couple days I didn't do it at all. A couple days are way below the average, so we're coming off. That's what I figured would happen at Pensick. I didn't think I'd keep up the totals the whole time. We did decent, though. I'm glad I brought the dummy there. Let's get some water. Because, you know, if Featherfall just happens to come by, I swear to you, we hydrated. And we are hydrating. All right. 500 to go. We just may get a little bit past 1 o'clock. That's fine. I give myself a little leeway to go pick up my daughter here in a little bit. All right, here we go. $80. $100. $140. I think it's 180. That should be 200. I'm just gonna write it down. Like I said, I'm a little preoccupied in my thoughts today. I'm not talking as much. I take care of something later today. I don't know. Maybe I'll update everybody. Maybe I won't. What's going on? We will see. All right. 300 to go. Thanks for hitting that like button. Ah, there's that good old lantern fly still chilling down there. Let's kick him to the side. I'm just scoping real quick to see if there's any other lantern flies around. Is that one? There is. Hang on, everybody. Another. Hey, thanks for that like button. Oh. Alright. Lantern fly number 3 for today. Sorry. But you are... The Pennsylvania government is ordering to kill you, bug. Alright, 300. 300 will be at goal. Thanks for that like button. $7, $50. I think it's about 70. A couple, just in case we forgot. So 172. That should be 97, 98, 99. 100, at least that much. This there's... Oh, Blue Knight. We're back home. And Dave is there too. We're back home hitting a dummy. Just so everybody knows, I have 200 to go. I have to get going after that. 200 hits to go. And we'll be at 2,770. which is basically a day's worth of Pell work to just keep on track. Yesterday we did 6,000. I think they left. Okay. There must have been that thing where they logged on and it just put me in the stream because, you know, that's what TikTok does. All right, 200 to go. Right? That was 100. I'm wrong. Yeah, oh, no, I'm right. 200 to go. Let me just, so we don't lose track and be an idiot today. All right, so now I have that much. 200 to go officially. That's right. I'm getting the marker on the gloves. It's red marker. So that's kind of fitting, I guess, for the color at least. All right. Oh, there's the bell. It's 1 o'clock. Let's get this in. The church bell just went bong 1 time, so that means 1 o'clock. There's 100. All right. 100 to go. Hey, I think I recognize it. JD. What's up, JD? I'm just looking at someone creeping in the alley in a truck. Sometimes they look around, they'll still steal stuff out of your yard back here, making sure he wasn't looking at the dummy, eyeing up the dummy. If we lose the dummy, we're in trouble. All right, starting that set over. 100 to go. $25. $50. $70. That's probably at least 90. That's probably at least 100. A couple more just in case I forgot. All right. Oh, it's just us today. I don't know. Maybe the popularity of the sword fighting, dummy hitting is going is wearing. Maybe I've ridden the peak of the dummy live streams. But anyway, I appreciate you were here. That was awesome to hear that you got some medals. We're at 20, 2,770. That did bring some joy to my day, that's for sure, hearing about your accomplishments. That's what we got. I'll be in a better mood tomorrow, most likely. We had a guest commentator. I met Pixie up at Pensick, so that was cool. She stopped by. Is that Aziz? No, I thought I saw Aziz come by. It is Automagus. So, thanks for tuning in, everybody. Thanks for the gifts for today. Oh, I got some things to take care of tonight. I gotta get my daughter right now. I think that's it for today. I don't expect to be on again till tomorrow. The neighbors are yelling something over there. But yeah, We'll see y'all soon. I'll catch up on your stuff, Seamstress. I'm gonna check out and like pay attention. Now that I'm back from camp, I can pay attention to stuff. All right. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for being here till the end. I was really not trying to do this today, but because y'all made my day better. Hope y'all have a good rest of the day too.